Is it time to buy or sell D-Wave Quantum stock? In this video, we will delve into D-Wave Quantum. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, and we are here to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any vital updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Access the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 16th of July, 2025, our system has identified D-Wave Quantum as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.19. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 11.71% since we first designated D-Wave Quantum as a buy candidate 3 days ago. This results in an average return of 3.9% per day since it was marked as a buy candidate. The stock is currently situated in the upper portion of a very wide and robust upward trend in the short term. This scenario often presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower section of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $19.41 will initially indicate an accelerated rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 115.63% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 74.10% to 121.58%. Extending our analysis to the longer term, our 12-month projection suggests a potential change of 629.20%. According to our estimates, the stock's performance could vary between 292.52% and 645.29% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price within a range of $74.15 to $140.79. Our latest daily update for D-Wave Quantum features the headline, "Weaker Technical Forecast for D-Wave Quantum Inc. as Stock Downgraded to Buy Candidate." The stock price of D-Wave Quantum Inc. decreased by 1.82% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, falling from $19.24 to $18.89. Throughout that day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 6.63%, with a low of $17.89 and a high of $19.07. Notably, the price has increased on 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 13.05% over the past 2 weeks. On the last trading day, volume declined alongside the stock price, which is typically a positive indication, as volume should align with stock movements. Specifically, the trading volume dropped by 51 million shares, with a total of 50 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $943.29 million. In the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $19.77, while the lowest was 75 cents. Currently, the price stands 4.43%, or 88 cents, below the 52-week high of $19.77, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. D-Wave Quantum stock, symbol QBTS, experienced a remarkable 31% surge in July, driven by high-profile endorsements from Jim Cramer and impressive revenue growth. In recent days, QBTS recorded an explosive daily gain of 13.7%, outperforming broader market indices. This indicates a strong investor response to the company's advancements in quantum computing. The excitement surrounding D-Wave is further fueled by its significant 151.6% increase over the last 3 months, with investors eagerly anticipating its upcoming second quarter earnings and the launch of its Advantage 2 system. The heightened interest in quantum computing positions D-Wave as a key player in an industry poised for transformational growth, drawing comparisons to the Internet's impact on technology. However, the competitive landscape remains challenging, with tech giants like IBM and Google intensifying their efforts in quantum computing. This competition could influence D-Wave's market position and potential. The continued enthusiasm from investors can drive short-term price momentum but also introduces volatility depending on quarterly results and technological advancements. In the long term, if D-Wave can sustain its innovative edge and capitalize on the growing demand for quantum solutions, it stands to significantly enhance its market valuation. Overall, QBTS's performance remains closely tied to both company-specific developments and broader industry trends, signaling a dynamic investment landscape. Analyst ratings on Wednesday, the 18th of June 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned QBTS a buy grade accompanied by a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of June 2025, it was also reported that Benchmark rated QBTS with a buy grade and a hold action. On Friday, the 13th of June 2025, Roth Capital reported a buy grade for QBTS, along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025, B. Riley issued a buy grade for QBTS, paired with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 24th of July 2024, B. Riley gave QBTS a buy grade, along with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned D-Wave Quantum stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also give the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for D-Wave Quantum. The D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock shows buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support levels can be found at $16.83 and $16.20. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. It is important to note that some negative signals have also been generated, which could impact short-term developments. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 17, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 1.82%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. During the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which lowers the overall risk since volume should typically align with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal from 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 107 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 4 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 3 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we find short moving average, sell signal from 7 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 61 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 180 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you wish to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for D-Wave Quantum. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $17.55 and $16.56. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level could result in a decline to the next support level. In this instance, D-Wave Quantum Incorporated has support just below today's level at $17.55. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $16.56 and $15.36. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.19 between its high and low, representing a change of 6.63%. For the past week, the average daily volatility of the stock has been 8.06%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for D-Wave Quantum, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profit and potential risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 14th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at -7 cents. Keep an eye on these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for D-Wave Quantum. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for D-Wave Quantum is at $19.04. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, D-Wave Quantum encounters its first support level at $17.55. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for D-Wave Quantum from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 20th of June, 2025, Nguyen Diane conducted an insider sale of 2,501 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 per share. On the same day, Markovich John M. conducted an insider sale of 10,584 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 per share. On the 12th of June, 2025, Nielsen Kirsten conducted an insider sale of 58,644 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 per share. On the 16th of June, 2025, Nielsen Kirsten conducted another insider sale of 13,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 per share. On the 12th of June, 2025, DeLullo John D. conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock with a par value of $0.01 per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that insider power is negative, with a ratio of -30.095. Overall, insiders purchased a total of 44,901,213 shares and sold a total of 87,228,868 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $18.09, reflecting a decrease of 4.21%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a higher level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal based on a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is D-Wave Quantum stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators combined with an overall positive trend suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for D-Wave Quantum Incorporated stock to perform well in the near future. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our assessment of this stock from a strong buy to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 21st of July, we anticipate that D-Wave Quantum will open lower by 275/10,000 and begin trading at $18.62. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor prior to buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us at Stock Invest.